We're good. How did I get involved in Move It? Wow. So Georgina Harper, one of the legends of Move It, one of the kind of co-founders of Move It. She approached me, said she had an idea for a theme, and the theme happened to be the freestyle stage. She said, I want you to run this stage. I don't know how it's going to look, but I have great confidence that you will be the man to lead the stage. So that's how the freestyle stage was born. She knew that I'd be able to get all genres of dance onto the freestyle stage, and that's exactly what it is. It's about getting all genres onto stage with not pre-rehearsed works. How do I feel about the freestyle stage? Yeah, it's about legacy. I'm aware that Damien has taken that on, and he's doing a great job alongside the production team. Life is all about legacy. Life is about creating something and allowing it to continue and have perpetuation and keep moving forward. It's not about whether it revolves around me. Am I excited to come back this year and at least contribute to one day? Hell yeah, gonna tear it up. When you strip everything away, the freestyle stage is an opportunity for people to be exactly that. Freestyle means free up your style. Be who you want to be. Yes, you're kind of judged, but you're not really judged. I think the biggest moments from the freestyle stage was not so much who won it, but just having a group. I remember people used to come every year from places like Germany and Amsterdam, and they would come and they'll line up and they'll look me in the eye and go, I'm here because of what you are creating, the platform you're creating. And, I remember one dad used to bring his kid, well, his kid's probably a big man now, but those are the incredible things. Those are the important things for me in terms of the freestyle stage and where it's heading. So I remember when I was first asked to host the Move It stage in the early years, 2004, etc. And Georgina, I'd been hosting for a while, um, but I was still finding my feet. I mean, hosting is an art. It's about listening more than actually talking. People think it's about you talking and articulating. It's actually about you listening and feeling the audience. Whether that audience is an audience of one, whether that's an audience of 1,000 people. I've now gone on to host for the last 14 years red carpet premieres. That's obviously been a massive jump in terms of the pressure, the stakes, the high profile films. It's a case about a mentality. Is what does the client want? I think anyone who's listening wants to be a host. It's about what does the client want. It's not what you want. It's not what you want to say. What are the messages? What's the vibe? What are you trying to do? But I guess my foundation is about pulling people together, giving information, but in an easy, accessible way. But then there's other tones and things that you have to adopt: speed, cadence, joviality, seriousness, but also knowing how to ground yourself. So when it's time to just stop and get people's attention, you can do that. So magic numbers 20 and 30. What do I mean by that? So Move It's 20 years. Congratulations, Move It. Impact's 30 years. So we got 10 years on you. Just playing. It's our 30th anniversary. And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to come to Move It to celebrate. Because as well as the freestyle stage, we're performing on the Saturday, the 8th of March at 12:40 slot. Impact family, watch out for us. We're gonna kill it. Yeah, it's been an amazing journey. We're officially 30 years in October, but already in June we will be welcoming back some of our exchange students from Atlanta. So we're going to be having a big exchange with them. Keep your eyes peeled for that. We also have our big theatre celebration at the Bloomsbury Theatre on the 27th of September, 2025. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. Yeah, I guess we're talking about 20 and 30 years. That's 50 years of experience combined. What does it take? I'm very much about, and this is quite geeky, I'm very much about the VSA model, which is vision, strategy, action. You need to have a vision first. What is the vision? Because the vision will sustain you for the long period of time. And just like us, I'm sure Move It's had a vision that they wanted to encapsulate and bring people into one space. Impact's had a vision to empower young people 11 to 19. And we've been doing that for 30 years. And we've got amazing alumni and success stories of young people going on to do America's Next Top Model, building their own businesses, being lawyers, being amazing dancers, traveling around the world, being in shows from cabaret to you name it, Lion King. So that was the vision. But you also need a strategy. Just having a vision and just waiting for it to happen, it's not going to happen. So you got to have a strategy. How are we going to do this? What challenges are we going to come up against? How are we going to overcome those challenges? Then after your strategy, you also need action, because you could have amazing vision, you could have amazing strategy on paper, but you just sit there and wait for it all to happen. So you also need action. So that's where the hard work comes in. For us, specifically for impact, I think it's about the culture. Culture is really, really important. If you don't know what your culture is of your organization, your movement, your dance group, or your business, then it can be difficult, because when everything else gets kind of a bit rocky, your culture always comes through. Your culture gets you through. Anything that's been going for 20 years, you know, is going to be of value. Everyone, it's like a basket. You open a basket, picnic basket, and there's strawberries, there's cream, there's bread, there's cheese. Take what you need. But that's the beauty and the benefit of Move It. There's so many different things. There's so many different organizations. There's so many different performance styles. There's so many different characters and individuals within the space. Um, you can bring so many different styles to the freestyle stage. It only happens once a year. It's 3 days. There's nothing else really like it in the UK, let alone Europe. So get your tickets, come down, be open-minded to the change, and take what you want. And Move It's definitely a destination you can find out what's going on.